Damned if I do, damned if I don't. If I don't queue up an hour before ticket sales are released, I run the risk of being the 1.5 millionth person in queue to line up for G-Dragon tickets. And if I do line up an hour before, I run the risk of being randomly generated, a number among millions of people to be in queue for the tickets. Now, I ran the risk. I showed up an hour early on Ticketek, sat there waiting, and would you believe it? The minute it loaded us all in, I got the beautiful number of 250,000.
Brother, what is this? This is not even. It's been 2 minutes. 400,000. 200,000. Oh, you guys are mad.
250,000. Do you know how long you have to sit there to wait for your turn as the 250,000th person in a queue? Now, I saw other people sat there for like positions at like 400,000. Someone on Reddit was saying they had 770,000. God forbid anyone bothered to sit through all that, because that is ridiculous. 250,000. I would have just preferred you told me, hey, buddy, sorry, there's too many people in the queue, and unfortunately, you're just not going to get it. Look, just tell me I'm not going to get it. Don't give me false hope, because I'm going through all this copium, and I'm trying to make myself believe that maybe 240,000 of these individuals that are apparently ahead of me are just robots, and they'll get kicked out of the queue and whatnot, blah, 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 blah. Right? That's what I'm hoping for. Now, yes, that is my fault. And yes, I didn't have to sit there. No one was forcing me. No one was binding me to a chair. But look, I really wanted to go to this concert. And if you've checked all my other videos, you'll find that there's a lot of things that I really wanted to do or really want to own that I can't seem to own. And whether or not that's up to me or that's my fault, I'll leave it to you to discuss in the comments below. But I did sit there for 3 hours with the false belief that, hey, maybe I'll get in and maybe there'll be something for me to buy so that I can go. Long story short, there's nothing. Okay? I hop in after waiting 3 hours just to find that everything was exhausted, all allocations gone. What a sucker I am, right? I've waited years just to see G-Dragon come to Sydney. He hasn't been here for what, I think 7 years. And I recently went to Taeyang. I loved it. I thought it was awesome. So good that I bothered to film the whole concert and upload it to YouTube for my own viewing. And I really wanted to go to this one. I can't lie. I really, really did. And I wanted to go so bad that I was not able to apparently be rational enough to realize I'm not getting any tickets sitting as the 250,000th person.
Bro, there's literally only one seat left. Oh my god.
Now, that's just me as 250,000. The other 700,000 people that did wait, I feel your pain. Maybe not as bad, but I feel your pain. But would you believe it that actually this was just for the general sale? So this is for public sales. So we had a pre-sale 2 days before this for the Sydney tickets. And there was like 1.5 million in queue for both days. So for Thursday and for Wednesday. 1.5 million each. That means 3 million people sat in queue, or maybe 800,000, and the rest of them were robots. But an absurd amount of people bothered to sit in queue and wait for an opportunity at pre-sale, just to get a chance to buy tickets to this guy's concert. And let's not forget that for the pre-sale, you actually had to do a survey on a fan website, his own personal fan website, do the survey, get a code, and pay membership, which was, I think, $30, and you could get a chance to enter the pre-sale at Ticketek. 3 million people, by the way. People. Insane. Now, I don't know what that says about his stardom, but either Australians have nothing better to do with their lives, they're not as poor as they are saying that they are, or we are overrun by scammers and robots, which I'm inclined to believe it's the third one. I didn't realize it was so popular here. I thought, Taeyang was so easy to get, it wouldn't be an issue to get G-Dragon this time. Hoopla, like, they're not a new gen group or anything like that, and he's not a new gen artist. He's a legend. But yeah, I've been trying to get tickets off on resale, and you can imagine that's like a minefield. Oh, sorry, yeah, I didn't get tickets. If I didn't make that clear, allocations ran out for the 250,000th person in the queue. So, yes, guys, I'm in the same boat as majority of you. I don't have nothing, and yeah, I'm going through a landmine at the moment trying to get tickets from resellers and whatnot. Resellers, by the way, who all have the same excuse every time they can't pay you through like Tix or something, a proper second resale platform. For whatever reason, they all have the same excuse. Probably not got to do with them being scammers or anything. I got no idea. Hint, hint, I do. Yeah, it's like a landmine. You don't know who's gonna rob you, how they're gonna rob you. But you know what? Most robbers, they've all got the same pattern, is that they will try to blindfold you through sympathy and inconvenience, and then they'll ask you for a small amount of money, but they'll ask for a small amount of money from a lot of people, which will become a lot of money. So just don't buy from them. I'm so over this. We do this with Pokemon, we do this with concert tickets, we do this with anything that happens in Sydney. Nothing comes without scalpers now, and it's ridiculous. I actually hate it. I wish that people would just start opening ticket stands again so that people can line up for the tickets. I would personally just go and line up for that. Oh, dear God. What a day this was. Normally I will go training. But as you can see, I'm in my robe and my hair's all nice and wet. I'm exhausted. Just sitting here. Now I'm still thinking about getting the damn tickets, and I'm like, oh my God. What do I do? I guess if anyone's got an experience of some, or want to share their unfortunate experience, they go right ahead in the comment section down below. I'd love to read it. It'll make me feel better. And look, we can unionize. We can make a community, and we can all just sit outside Kudos Bank Arena and just listen to the music from outdoors. We'll make our own concert. And yeah. Alright, cool. Thank you guys for watching for 8 minutes of me ranting, doing nothing in my dark room with my fish tanks. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you later. Bye bye.